Welcome back to the episode. We are again in front of a smoke shop, and we're going to do another side mission. And I was also looking into the whole poster and whatever thing in Hollywood, the poster session, because this is, well, where the previous episode kind of left off at.
Going somewhere.
So let's just quickly get into the Asian theater again, because this is where you can find it. And yeah, I just got kind of scared away by the thingamajig. Is that the... yeah, I think this is the way to go. Or was it Vesuvius? No, this was the right one. So we have to get into this thing. And somewhere in that building is our little tape. The question is just, why is it... yeah. Why was it actually left in here? That's the real question. So, there's supposed to be like a room. And a secondary room. I don't know. Something in here. So let's see. There's a... oh! You gotta be kidding me. Okay. There actually is a secondary room. Oh. There's some other stuff. At least this guy is having a little bit of fun. Just breathing heavily, I don't know why. So, yeah, there's there's actually a real theater in here. You got to be kidding me. Okay. So, what do we do? This one doesn't work. Let's see. Let's look around here somewhere, and with a little bit of luck, we can actually find things. Maybe the scary gold... yeah, wait a minute. The scary golden guy is actually very old. Oh! Yeah, look at that. A film canister. Well, it's not supposed to be. Actually, there's a film stuff here. We got a film canister with what in it? This one. A battered film canister. Tap hotel. Shuffle step. So, that must be a Gary Golden's thing. Can't go that way. You gotta be kidding me. Just check every single door. And I was like, yeah, the doors don't open, so I just left. But you have to get into this building here. And then, yeah, you can finish with Gary Golden and stuff. Look at that. All of these doors are closed. You can't actually do anything in here. Only thing you can do is what? Let's go through these two doors, and then you're good. Alright. So now the real question is, do we want to finish with Gary Golden and the stuff or not? That's the real thing. What was the other one? No, not Santa Monica. You have retrieved a fetish. Beckett asks you. Yeah, the night at the library. That is something completely different. Has nothing to do with Gary. But what about other stuff? Gary wants you to find his spy Barabbas. Yeah, this is something else too. I could find Barabbas and then give the film canister to Gary. I could also just ignore the whole thing and get there really quickly. I mean, Gary, yeah. The nice thing about Gary is that they're still running. I don't know why, but okay. Anyway, the nice thing about Gary is that he's easily accessible. I wanted to say easily accessible, but this is not true. There's no quick way into the sewers, or like into the warren. Oh, maybe there is a quick way. Maybe there... oh, maybe there is. Okay. Could there be like an item on top of that thing? No. So, there may be a quick way into the warren. We just figured one out. Just walk alongside it so you don't have to drop down. Alright. And yeah, there is a different way down. Some kind of shortcut, you could say. But, no, this was not the one. You have to go to the right... wait. Follow the bones. Yeah, follow the bones. The bones are a giveaway because Nosferatu are known for their bony taste. And also duck and walk like that. There should actually be some kind of a... There we go. Loading screen transition. Gotta be kidding me. Where am I? Somewhere over there. And we are good. Now where's Gary? Oh. Gary will swap a post of Jeanette for an old movie of his. Just put it in the mailbox and check your Haven email. You gotta be... Not what I wanted to do. Wait a minute. When was the last time the thing actually autosaved? This was that. Then we had an autosave in here. That was a few minutes ago. Autosave, Hollywood Hub. Doesn't really matter. There is no quicker way. The thing is, we have the thing, and we could switch it with Gary, but Gary is invisible. Not cool, not cool, not cool. Why must Gary be invisible and not accessible? Gary's not cool. Gary. What do we do with you, Gary? What do we do with you? Anyway, let this be a lesson for you to not go down to the cemetery to give them the movie. Put it into your stuff. There we go. Put it into your mailbox. Got to be kidding me. Also, another little lesson. Read the description of the missions. Because if you do, then finishing the missions becomes much easier. And also there is a little bit of help in there. Every now and then. Like for example, the hint that we need to talk to Maximilian Strauss. Right?
No.
Hi, no. Like, this was all written in here, and it also tells you exactly what you do in order to finish the mission. And where to go next.
Where to?
For example, Santa Monica, this is where my hub is. For example, the...
Lovely evening.
The cameras that you need to put up in Tawny's room, you need to get out of the mail as well. So read it, do exactly what's written in there, and then you have it much easier finishing the missions. And then read as many other objects as you can, or at least click on them. You don't even need to read them if you don't want to. The game just treats it like so. And let's give that in here. Do that, then we click on escape again. And once we are back in our hideout, there we go. The thing should have switched back to normal, and we should have nothing. It's gone for whatever reason.
Souls draped in rotten
That's weird.
tatters and
Or maybe you already get the poster and it's... Yeah, look at that. A gift placed in here instantly. That's sweet. So, anything else? Anything else? Cheat codes. Look at that. So, cheat codes, Gary, Shragnet. Enjoying the film, boss. But I think I've really let myself go over the years. Alright. This seems to be your bag. So, here's the deal. Know that Toreador in Vesuvius, Miss Velour, back when she was breathing, it was more like Miss Anything for 300. And I got a poster. We'll trade for a revealing photo I saw on Haunted LA. For a revealing photo I saw on Haunted LA. But wait a minute, what does it mean? I got a poster, we'll trade for a revealing photo I saw on Haunted LA. Okay, a revealing photo for Haunted LA. Ain't the only stuff that we got, man. We got much hotter, much deadlier stuff. You know, no, wait a minute. It's cheap Rolex. It has nothing to do with it. So, yeah, still don't know what to do. Gary offers a poster of Vivi in exchange for a revealing photo he saw on Haunted LA. Just put the photo in the mailbox and check your Haven and email later. I think I got the photo. It must be this one. A blurry photo of what looks to be a Nosferatu. This seems to be very revealing. And then they also said something about Haunted LA. Haunted LA is a studio in downtown. And okay, let's just save. I think this is the thing that I need to put in there. We can open it up. I don't know if it disappears or if it actually remembers the stash, but let's just try this. Masquerade Redemption. Okay, so the Haunted LA thing, that's it. The thing is, if we just finish the missions like that, that's there we go. We got the photo of Vivi, sweetie. I just don't know where I actually got that stuff. Nice. Looks exactly like her right now.
Wooden stake into an exiting patron outside the popular...
Yeah, we also got that. So, another email. Want to learn vicissitude? What's that? Want to learn vicissitude? How ya been, boss? The same drill as before. Got a surveillance shot of a certain Quajin. It would be degrading to Photoshop it into a tacky poster, so that's what I did. Yours for a song. Actually, a tape. Something Emalia did before I put the bite in her. I like to keep the kids in check. Last year's Jog Shot magazine swimsuit shoot. Too hard, pointy reasons they pulled it off retail shelves. Alright. And I got that one. It's this one here. A videotape. Jog Shot swimsuit shoot. It's stuff that you just pick up on the way if you explore everything and pick up all the items. I don't exactly know when I got it. I just got it. So let's see, what's it called? Another poster session. Okay, we will trade a poster of Ming Zhao for a tape of last year's Jog Shot magazine's swimsuit shoot. Just put the tape in the mailbox and check your haven later. And there we got it again. So, do we get another Masquerade Redemption, or how does that work? No. Maybe we just get a little bit of experience. It's gone now. So, what do we have? Oh, look at that! Now, this is a really revealing one. I love that one. So, and next one, rocket launcher for sale. Yeah, look at that. Boss, got another poster, just collecting dust. If you want to trade, looks like one of the anarchs did some art photos before she got embraced. It's all yours for the low price of the wooden pull toy prop from the Glittering. Might be in Metalhead Industries. You've talked to Mitnick, right? In the mailbox, like before. Okay. So, you talk to Mitnick. The thing is, this is a hint for another side mission.
Master?
And we know the side mission. And we know exactly where we need to put that. And this is the pulley toy. I don't know why he's so interested in the pull toy. Either it's a personal thing, or there's something in it. Whatever. What else? Gary offers a post of them selling in exchange for a wooden pool toy that might be in metal. Just put the toy in the mailbox and check your haven email later. The thing is, there's also this thing here. This is a silver bronze nameplate, including a special, very expensive transponder chip. I do know, like they said something about talking with Mitnick. We didn't really talk to Mitnick, but let's see if I can finish this mission without any... Yeah, nice. Good old damsel. Can't really see much, but it's alright. So, next one is confidential Nigerian proposal. It's always the prince. Are you tech-savvy, boss? Because Mitnick wants a special nameplate. Ah, that's the one. With an integrated transponder chip. Don't know what he needs it for, but will swap for a poster of Emalia in her full beauty before I gave her my special treatment. This sounds so creepy, but okay. It's kind of funny that we have a little ghoul that just sits and waits in the... Wait a minute. Nameplate, where is it? There. Yeah, that we have a little ghoul just sitting there, and then they just need to experience all of those posters of revealing women. It's kind of funny. And also, you can play as a male and female vampire in this game, but there seems to be only, of course, something that relates to the male gaze. So, wait a minute, did we or did we not get it? Maybe it's in here. We have, ha! Got it! Don't I already know that poster? Because this one can be found in Mercurio's little hideout lair. Let's see. World of Darkness, gold, fast. What? World of Darkness, gold, fast! Exclamation mark. Been busy, boss. Because I heard another famous movie prop has gone missing. The throwing star of the whirlwind from a touch of Zen. I'll swap it for a poster of Thorny Sessions that Emalia hasn't got her angry claws on yet. Oh, that sounds amazing. Because Thorny actually looked pretty good. Sad she died. Anyway, we need a star, a throwing star. We don't have a throwing star yet. We keep everything cool. And we're going to get the throwing star later. That's one of the few items. Yeah, also poster of Thorny Sessions for a throwing star. Just put the star in the mailbox and check out. The throwing star is probably something that we get in Chinatown. Right now we don't have it, and I think I haven't really found a location where I could pick up a throwing star. Can I? Yeah, probably a throwing something. What does it say again about it? For throwing. A throwing star. Any throwing star. Doesn't really go that much into detail, but alright. So, let's continue with another mission. The smoke shop thing. The night in the library. The actual mission I wanted to do. While we're at it. So, let's see. A little better save. A little better save. Thomas Cross. So, the secret self-destructive war waged between the generations, and so on and so forth. Wait, what? 9 lives again. So, who are we talking to?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, are you looking for more than blowing smoke?
That's a negative.
Uh-huh. Oh, there. What's that? Beckett couldn't wait any longer. The guy left early. He intends to meet someone at the end of the pier. Hope to see you there. I will again leave a note in case I have to go before you arrive. Scott. Scott who?
Good evening to you.
Yes. Just like that. Beckett is gone. Nothing else here. Good. So, now we are on a little clue hunt, huh? So, they said something about a pier. It's always the Santa Monica. That's the only pier I know of. Only thing close to water. Actually, wait, no, there's another pier. It's underground. It's in the Nosferatu hideout. But let's not consider that as a legitimate pier. Also, what does the mission say? Night at the library. You went to smoke shop, went to the smoke shop, but Beckett's friend wasn't there. Scott did leave a note though, suggesting that something is going down at the end of the Santa Monica Pier. And there we have the exact wording, Santa Monica Pier. That points us to, well, the Santa Monica Pier. Pretty straightforward. But yeah, there are actually 2 piers. One real pier with an ocean, and the other one is like just a wooden construction. No one here anymore. Everybody left. So, I really want to know if you can actually get into this building here. That'd be sweet. Like, why doesn't it work? So, There. Okay. Do we... I was already there, and there was nothing for us to find. My guess is we go around here, and there is another clue. Yep, under the bench. So, what's down here? Another note. Beckett. The meeting here seems to be a trap. In case I don't make it, check the shop on the move in Santa Monica. I left the door unlocked. My password is the city of the coffin. It's the city of the coffin. Oh, that coffin. Okay. It's a... Whoa. You have an axe in hand. That's cheating. So, how much damage do we take? Oh, nothing. Okay. Inventory is full. Why? Wait a minute. Do I not have an... I don't have an axe? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I cannot take an axe because my inventory is full. How come? There's enough space in here. So... I have to get rid of some useless stuff now. Why is there something like an inventory that can be full? That's definitely not nice. That is so not cool. So not cool. Okay. What do I do with this now? I think I could just throw all of these things away because all of them deal very little damage and I usually focus on this thing. The severed arm. Yeah, let's just put everything away except for one katana and one hammer. And that should be it, I think. Yeah, that should be good. So let's remember there's an axe here. You gotta be kidding me. I need my axe. I want the axe. Inventory stuff is not cool. Like, this is one problem that is somewhat annoying. An inventory limit. For the most part, it makes sense. Limiting your inventory from a game development perspective or like engineering perspective, because you don't want to write too much stuff into memory that needs to be handled. Makes the game easier to run. And in this case, yeah, that's just it. It's an old game, of course. There's a certain limit on the items that you can carry. Makes no real sense because you can have an infinite list, but lists need to be managed, and every time you open up the list, there needs to be a process that checks each and every item, how much there is, what kind of stats it has, and whatever, and that makes it a little complicated. But, where am I even going? Yeah, getting rid of some of my inventory. The thing is, are the slots of my inventory the thing that limit it, or are the amounts of items in my inventory the thing that limits it? That's the real question. And how do I even know how much I can put in my inventory or not? Like, look at that. Because it says my inventory is full. My inventory cannot be full. Not really. Like, I reduce it a lot. All of the items that I have. Like, look at that. I got less items for that. Just an awful lot of blood and whatnot. Then these are, of course, additional objects, but none of them are new. I could always pick up other stuff. The real reason might be that there is an actual limit on how many items you can pick up. Let's see. If I were to put down the... Let's just save. If I were to drop a knife like that, let's just drop it. Would I be able to pick it up again? Yes. Okay. If I were to pick up a ring, I can do that. So, let's see. Now I have a ring. Where's the thing? Now we drop it. And I can pick it up. So we can pick up rings for whatever reason, but we cannot pick up these things. So it seems to be as if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items on the melee are the maximum. And some other items in here are also some kind of maximum. So let's give the ring in here. And move all of the wrenches in here. Why not? So now we got... The thing is, now we have 10 in here. Nothing actually. See that? Now we got the all of these things here. Only after we move everything in here. And one. Where's the katana? The katana disappeared. That's weird. We moved the katana in here. It's gone now. Yeah. Okay, so whatever you do, one. Oh, this is not good. Now it's 3 again. How many we got? Now it's 1 again. Okay. So, what I need to do now is... because now I have all of my items back. I need to get rid of stuff. I need to make it so that I only have one of a certain kind in my inventory. Iffy. Inventory management is the most stupidest thing you can do, because it kinda... I mean, when does inventory management actually make sense? If it limits something, an abuse of a system, or like something that is not supposed to happen.
Anything I can do for you tonight?
Yeah, buying and selling stuff. In this case, we are going to sell that for 11. And 2 of those, and 9 of those, and there we go, a few of these, and we're good. What else can I sell? I could sell like morphine thingies or whatever, but I think I'm good. Yeah, watches, whatnot. I think I am good. The thing is, some objects don't disappear in the fridge, I believe, and some others just appear as one in the fridge. Maybe the fridge is the wrong thing. Maybe the fridge eats metal for breakfast. So let's put all of the other stuff in here, and then we are just going to keep the good items. The thing is, if you pick up a weapon, you get the weapon plus ammunition, or just ammunition, depending on how much you have. But melee stacks. So, we keep one katana. There, see? The last one gets moved. But other than... It's always the last one that gets moved. But when you take it back, you always get one back. So something is... you cannot give the hands. That would be a bit weird. What about this one? Okay. It's kind of funny, but it takes away stuff. And it's easier for me to manage this one now. So, what about ranged weapons? See, this one only has like ammunition. You can buy and sell ammunition, whatever. How much money do I actually have? Like 4,000? 3,900. Good. We're going back to the pier, get the axe because it's free. Doesn't really matter, we have so much money. But, yeah. That's just what we do. And then we need to go to the follow-up. Look at... Wait. This way. Unbelievable. Let's just hope I have enough room in my inventory to pick up things. It's just so weird. Something limits my inventory. And I do not know why, and I do not know how. Is it the amount of is it the actual amount of stuff? Or is it the fact that you can only have so and so many items of one kind? Like, let's say, so you can have 10 utility items, 5 normal weapons, and something like that. It could be. How much did I have though? I had multiple knives. The thing is, I don't know why the actual amount of knives would make any difference. So I had an arm, a hammer. Wait a minute. I had an arm, arm, hammer, katana, knife, bat, and a wrench. That makes 6. And of course the fists, 7. So 7 different melee items. So let's hope this thing is still there. If it resets and disappears, it would be a bit annoying. But then we know that the game takes items away after a reset. And it doesn't. Perfect. We can pick it up. The fire axe. How much more damage does it do though? Now we have a fire axe and a hammer. There's 24, there's 30. Okay, truly tool for madman. But the thing is, this one is like 5. Also 5, but this one does more damage altogether. Very interesting indeed. And it's not sorted the right way. The strongest, yeah, the most current weapon is at the bottom. Or like the thing that you picked up last. And then it stacks if you pick up another one. But it does not sort itself in terms of damage or level or anything. Oh, maybe. Wait a minute. Fire and hammer. E, F, G. No. H. Sledgehammer? Or what's it called? Sledgehammer. Fire axe. Not sorted by name. Maybe sorted by melee requirement. But then the fire axe should be above the hammer. Because it's weaker. Has the same requirement, but it is somewhat weaker. I don't know how it does that. The thing is, we do pick up weapons from easiest weapon to more difficult weapon over the course of the game. So, of course, it sorts itself in terms of difficulty. Or like skill level that you need in order to use it. But that is it. Alrighty. Where was it that we need to go now? At the end of the Santa Monica Pier, you found signs of a bloody fight and a hastily scrawled paper telling you to investigate the shop on the move in Santa Monica, and the password is supposed to be the City of the Coffin. So, City of the Coffin. They probably mean the coffin, and it is Ankara. Ankara is, I think, not really a city, but okay. So, we are moving. Seymour's Coffee... What? That was the wrong one. Seymour's Coffee Shop. But we can get in. Just like that. Interesting. Hey, look at this. Goliath beer. Is there someone here? No. Not yet, at least. What a... Pretty cleaned up. Nice. Uh-huh. Why did someone just leave a bra down here? Weird. Really weird. And this one is for sale, of course. Yeah. The only doors with a handle that actually look as if you can open them are not openable. Employees only. There must be some key stuff. Maybe we can find the key down here somewhere. If I am an employee, where would I have the key? In one of those boxes, probably. Or in the fridge? No, somewhere in the cabinet. Maybe dropped or in the bin or whatever. But why would I... Yeah, I could just lockpick it, but I don't really think that this is the right skill for... like the right thing to do. It only costs 3, yes. But it doesn't feel right. That one could be it. Maybe we... No. It could be like an item behind or on top of that. Like let's say you move the bin to the side and you find yourself a key or whatever, but stuff like this rarely happen. Oh. Please keep... Yeah. Keep your filth not in the sink. That's basically it. There's nothing here. Oh. You can move all of the boxes around. And nothing is behind or under or whatever the box is. Or maybe you have to go up instead of down. No. If I were keys for that thing, where would I be? I mean, right now I can't really see it because my investigation... Inside investigation? Whatever. It's very low. I'm just looking for another patch of boxes that I can... Oh, move around. So we can move this. and that. And there are no objects behind it. Also, none of those ovens can be opened. It's also not here. So if you are looking for a key for this, you're screwed. Can't open this one. Man and ladies, nothing. Why? Like, how would you do that? You really need lockpicking for this to work. So if your character doesn't have enough dexterity or whatever to open that, you're screwed. But you... Ah, yeah, wait a minute. No, I think you always start with at least 1 point in dexterity or something. And then you can use blood buff. So whatever you do, you will be able to get in here. Even with a little bit of trickery. So what do we need to do? Journal. And that was city Ankara. Yeah. That's the actual thing. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Not just one. First. Beckett asked me to do research about an ancient sarcophagus in the public library. Rather boring until I noticed another kindred moving from shadow to shadow. A Lasombra. What is the Sabbat doing in LA? I better watch him the next nights to be on the safe side. Second. The Lasombra went into a downtown house with a red symbol tonight. The bouncer didn't let me in, so I waited outside until the new agent of the prince entered. Suddenly, the bouncer ran out in panic and I followed him to Santa Monica, where he visited a smoke shop to relax. Tonight, the Lasombra visited the Santa Monica junkyard, probably to meet the night watchman working there. I was still observing the place when the agent of the prince arrived again, and the Lasombra popped out of the shadow behind me. I hope I wasn't spotted by it. Nothing special happened tonight, so what is the Lasombra up to? Is he recruiting for the Sabbat? I'm pretty sure he failed with the junkyard guy, but I really don't know about the bouncer. Why is he always returning to the library? I'll contact Beckett for help. Fifth. I arranged a meeting with Beckett in the Santa Monica smoke shop, as the bouncer is a regular there. We shall find out what he knows, and afterwards I'll show Beckett the old emergency hatch of the library in the sewers. We will find the Lasombra lair and stop the Sabbat. Alright, now we know. Somewhere in Santa Monica. All of this is Santa Monica oriented or focused. It's very interesting. No, go to downtown, go to wherever. So, now I forgot what I just seen in here. Smoke shop, yes. It's on the other side. So a bouncer in the smoke shop. And then they said something about the sewer entrance. So either I have to get into the smoke shop and talk to the bouncer, or I have to get to the sewer entrance. One of the two. But we are going to check with the bouncer. Maybe we can find some stuff. This is somewhat threatening. Hey there.
Hey, how you doing?
Are you looking for more than blowing smoke?
That's a negative.
Okay.
Good evening to you.
Yes. Okay. So, you searched the Santa Monica coffee shop and found Scott's laptop. His journal noted it's possible to enter the downtown public library using a sewer access. Time to do that. Okay. Sewer access. Done and done. Right. Downtown library.
Right.
The nice thing about the library is that it is right around the corner, if you think about it. Not very far to go. So we should go either just to the right or to the left. But yeah, they said something about the sewers, right? I just don't know where the sewer entrance for this one is. But there's a sewer entrance. So I don't need to go far. Let's check that one out. So, library. It could be that the sewer entrance is now unclogged. So there's B. Where's the public library? Library number 6. Okay. So there's E. And where am I right now? I am Ventru Towers. And I entered in F. So I have to get opposite of F. No, it's G. Okay, so I'm right there. Wait, which one is the streets? This is sewers. So this is that. Then I came over here. Then I went like to the right side. But I have to go to the left side and go to E. Or maybe this is not it. Yeah. We have to get to E. Oh, maybe this one. This one is F. Not really breakable. But it might be possible. And this is E. Okay. So, E looks like the thing to go. And E splits up into either up or down. Ah, and this is the library access, I believe. And this one is only accessible once you have the progress in the system, right? Yes. Looks quite like it. Let's see, let me just save here. Oh, wait. This is creepy. And why does it have to play the ghost song again? That's not nice. Okay, that might be like a power thing? No. That's not good. Okay. So, yeah, there's a ghost in here. Good to know. It probably knows that we are here too, doesn't it? Why does it have to play this ghost soundtrack again? Oh, a vacuum tubes. Okay. Maybe I need to put them into the thingamajig in order to make it work. And then I can use the elevator. Okay, makes sense. So, bulbs go over here. And it turns up. And the light should change. Eventually. Does it or does it not? Yep. That wind up was a giveaway. Goodie. So, you have repaired the elevator up into the main library area. Now you can continue to look for the support, but you better refrain from attracting attention by killing everyone. Uh-huh. Oh no. Does it? Good. So we got G and B. B could be base and G is the ground level? Let's just use G. And stand on the side. There is someone here. 60, 70, we're getting closer. The thing is, it's broadly lit. And then... Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Oh, this is a really nice area. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. So yeah, we need to find the Lasombra. Why is it that Lasombra in general are subpar? The thing is, Bruja could be anything, but mostly they are anarchs. Lasombra is more a clan, or... What was it? Yeah, there's multiple sects. One of it is anarch sects, one of it, or like groups, let's call them. Let's call them that. So yeah, there are groups of vampires. The anarchs, the Sabbat, the Camarilla. What's this one? No. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, maybe I, wait a minute. That's the wrong one. Okay. Now I got better sneak values. So, it says effect gained armor +1. And then it was like armor +2 or what? So, whatever you do, make sure that your sneak value is always tip-top in shape. The other way would be for better sneak to use the blood buff again and just sneak past them, no problem. Wonderful environment. Can't really interact with that. Awful lot of bells and whistles. Aztec Jugglers, a hidden history by Professor Law Collin, Director of Ancient Culture Studies, San Diego State University. Juggler of Toltec origin. Is it really a juggler or does it just look like it? Hot as Hell, a series of book readings about Arizona desert. Dr. David Marsh, Professor of Environmental Studies, University of Arizona. And then we have this thing. Interesting statue. Because it's extremely thin, extremely big. Or tall, not big. Big is a little different. Big goes in all directions. Okay. More light. That's not helping. That one can't be opened. Or can it? No. Broadly lit environments are definitely not cool. Don't know where this one goes. Let's just stand here. Okay. Ooh, we got something. Lee, someone has changed the gallery back storeroom computer password to awaken. What the heck? Okay, so now we know that it is awaken. Can we get back up there again? Star Hog. Okay, that one just goes back and forth, which is okay. And then we have some magazines here with nothing else there. Good. So... Oh, come on, where are you even going? How do you know that I want to go there? So let's go the other side then. Whoa. Nice. So we definitely need to open some doors. I don't know which doors, so we're just going to open these. Broadly lit again. Ooh. Nice images. Beautiful environments. The thing is, this is environmental stuff, or like feeling pictures. And this could be an actual scene of a real painting. Maybe all of this is somewhat real-ish. But yeah, this definitely looks nice. Then you have these things. Okay. Old sculptures, new sculptures, and stuff in between. These are especially beautiful for some reason. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Let's get into utilities. Aha. So, information. This is section managed by Mumble Joe. Okay. So, this one is mumbling for Joe. Oh. That one is weird. Why is there this thing on the ground? And what do we got here? Insert card. Do I have a card? Please insert library card. Do I... Wait, do I have the library card? I don't know if I have a library card or not. I don't know. I need to get myself a library card now. Okay. And then I can do stuff. Does this one work? Nope. So one of the two ways is definitely forward. Maybe I should go left and right first. What do we got here? Ladies, gentlemen. Not this one. Yep. Okay, let's save. Let this one just pass through. Does it glitch again? No. Whoa. Slowly, slowly, slowly. The thing is, the numbers go up, but the the color of the warning symbol is, look at this, is green. So if they look at my direction, they will not be able to see me, no matter what. This is how you can... And yellow means...
Hey, who's there?
somewhat skeptical. Yellow is good. But the thing is, it could flip to yellow in a moment. Or in a flash. So, now, what do we got here? That looks like a library. Okay. So, let's see. Fire exit, yeah, okay. Need to find myself a library card first. I mean, there could be like a hidden object somewhere in here that you just have to gloss over in order to really pick it up. You won't be able to if you don't. Similar to how you open up the hidden door to the Nosferatu base. That's not it. There is definitely a library card somewhere. Oh, and a book. Library card. This card gives you access to the LA public library computers. That's what we need. Right here, right in the middle. And there's not even one book with a little bit of training information. You gotta be kidding me. If one of these would actually open up to give you... Wait a minute. You would actually know which one would open up, right? Because it looks weird. And look at the texture. So, if there would be a real one, it would look slightly out of place. None of them are special, but it would be nice to hide something in plain sight. So, this is not a real exit, but yeah. You have to go from one side to the other in order to access everything properly. Library, computers, let's go. Look at that beautiful thing. Surrounding it is the sun, so it's a Earth-centric view. Alright, utilities. Safe. Insert card, and what was the code? Awaken, yes. That was the thing. So, unlock. I don't know what I need to unlock. Switch unlocked. What switch? Art is the secret. So there's a switch that you can unlock. Is it this one? No. There's a switch somewhere that unlocks it. Maybe it's behind one of the paintings. They said... Maybe it's behind this one. Or maybe it already up. Yep. Okay, so this symbol can be found on the floor next to it. Kinda... doing something. This one is also somewhat special looking. Art is the key, yes. So you can flip this one multiple times. Oh, okay. So this one is the hint, what image you need to find, and then it opens the underground entrance to exactly that thing. Good. Oh, that's blood, and it's green. Oh, it's beautiful. Green and red. Everyone who has difficulty discerning red and green definitely doesn't like this environment. Like green and red. Those two colors definitely don't mix well. Going downstairs also doesn't really help at all. Okay, there's an awful lot of blood down here. Why? Something or someone died here. And someone else did the killing. But this environment looks far too spooky. Whoa. What is this?
Get the fuck out of here.
It seems that these final nights has brought us together once again. I see you've begun to embrace the beast within you. I smell the sweetest blood of my brethren upon your very hands. But enough with the pleasantries. Witness the power of my flesh transformed into the vessel of your destruction. Farewell, young Canite.
Okay. What do we got? We got a broadsword. Amazing. My mind knows your purpose, Sword of Cain, and soon it will know your death. Good question. How good is the broadsword? 28. Not as good as the hammer, but it's decent. The thing is, this one has lethality 10. This one has lethality 16. So in terms of lethalness, it's better. Oh, melee requirement 7. So then it will get back. We are going to level this up. This medieval double-edged straight broadsword can be used single-handed, and it's quite deadly if used with knowledge and skill. And this is exactly what we're going to do. We need more melee. Melee is strength and melee. Let's see which ones of those are easiest. This is 9 and this is 8. 9 and 8 makes 17. So not gonna work. The thing is, I could get better melee stats just by using blood buff. So blood buff improves the strength a little bit by 2 points. So what I can do is upgrade the melee altogether. That will be pretty good. So the problem is melee uses up 9 points. Strength on the other hand is also better for unarmed combat and whatnot. What to do? I need 7, right? And I have melee combat 5. So I just need to use blood buff once and I would be able to do that. No problem. And the other thing I could try to do is just level up everything else. Maybe combat defense for dodge. Or this one, 16. Or this one. Another thing that I also thought about is that I don't actually use the disciplines in an offensive manner. I don't use auspex to buff myself. This one is like perception and wits. Wits would boost your combat defense as well. And hacking, which is very interesting. So you can level that one up. Like, yeah, auspex improves hacking because you can see the code. And blood buff improves your sneaking because of dexterity. So you have 2 buffs that would do that. That's actually quite amazing. And presence, I believe, also does something similar. Anyway, so what else we got? Dementation is just combat stuff, but this one right here, you may be moved. Where's the thing with the double buff, double damage? So cross one. So this one just stands still and do nothing. This one will be revealed if you touch anything or container, and this one is the first one that does more damage. Additional any melee or unarmed attack that breaks obfuscate free will gain 50% damage bonus. Costs 1. And this one, additional enemy will deal double damage. So this one is 50% or 1.5. This is 100% more damage, so double damage. That breaks will deal triple damage. That's well, wait a minute. Okay, so it scales extremely well. So how many points we need? Like 5, 10, 15, 20. That's a lot of points actually, and I spent most of this on defense. Yeah, what could I do? If I go for strength generally, I can do more damage with all my weapons, not just blood buff. So I'm gonna go for strength for this. Just accept it. And then I can use Bloodbath and fight the guy, I think. Just like that. Okay, let's save. So... Oh. And not doing any damage. Where is he? I'm extremely fast with the broadsword, which is very interesting. Over there. Not over there. Over there. Okay. If I could run a little faster, I need to make sure that... Ooh. Okay, we can do this slap here too. And he jumps again. Done that. Oh wait. And there he goes again. Left. Okay. Yeah, I can do this pretty well. The thing is, I could also just defend. Oh no, he's actually doing a decent amount of damage. And we got ourselves an Uzi. And wasn't the other one a katana that also dropped? I think so. Yeah, it was another katana, probably. Yeah, second katana. And a little bit of Uzi ammunition. And now the Lasombra is gone. And the gangrel. What about the gangrel? What about this coffin? That was it? You have stopped the Sabbat trial and saved Beckett's friend Scott too. Okay. What do we do with friend Scott? We have saved... Wait a minute. How do you save Scott? Look at that. That's a hand. It's nothing. Nothing. And this is one of the other symbols. Maybe what you have to do is like... Maybe there's something you can trigger down here. Who knows? This doesn't feel right. It feels as if there's something that could happen. But for now, let's leave it at that. Okay. We got it. Easy. Easy mo... Oh. 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 Okay. Wait. All of the directions. So either this is a way up or the way down. But we need to get to Scott now. Where's Scott? Beckett and Scott. Scott's a gangrel. So a wolf guy. Beckett is also a wolf, but a real one. So the wolf people are working together, it seems. And I thought they were enemies. So, question, where's Scott now? Maybe reading is fun, yes. Probably need to get back out of here. Which way do I need to go? Opposite or... No. Opposite of this one, that one. Wait a minute. Let me just... No, both of those doors were like closed, right? Yeah. And there's... Wait a minute. There should be an emergency exit somewhere in here. I don't know where exactly. So... Where... How do I get out of here? This one doesn't know anything. Wow. Absolutely wow. So where's the emergency exit? Over here. You cannot leave it. Great. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. But anyway, we got ourselves a broadsword. I don't know how much damage it does, and I don't want to really use the thingamajig. But wait a minute. I finished the mission, so I should get some experience points. Not very much, but I can level up once more, maybe. This is 12? No. So melee 9. We're gonna do that. Now I'm able to use it properly. And now how much damage do we do with this? 32. 36. So damage potential of the hammer is higher. Lethality of this one is higher. Oh, it's sorted in terms of like lethality. 11? No, no. It's weird. Uh-oh. Let me just change that from a sledgehammer to... No, wait. That's the Ithaca. That's the cross thing. Do I want the sledgehammer or do I want the broadsword? I'm gonna go for the broadsword. Yeah, let's do this and accept. Ithaca was the shoddy. Unbelievable. Unbloody believable. But what did we do with Beckett? This guy's down there. Waiting. Looking. Oh, yeah. Why is there no other way? Why does it... There's one phone in here. Very suspicious. Maybe we need to call someone. Nope, nothing. 100. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. This is definitely not what I expected. But yeah. Let's just leave. How'd that thing get in here? How did it get into the elevator? Nothing in here. We finished the Sabbat stuff altogether, but how did that thing follow me from somewhere completely different into the downtown area? That is weird. Really weird. Okay, I need to get out of here. And I need to... I think it was this one. With the broken grater. No, it was D. I went out of here on G or something. And G was... this was E. I think I came from over here, didn't I? No, this is F. But wait a minute, I don't really need to do anything right now. I can just go back to where? I could go back to Hollywood. No, Tawny Sessions is Chinatown related, and then just general Chinatown. So what I can do right now is talk to this one and go back to Santa Monica, check on our haven. And then we can figure things out. Hey there. Oh, come on. You cannot interact with the thing. Would have been too easy, would it? So, opening C. Where's C? C is in front of the asylum. Yes. Perfect. No, that was not quite it. To get to the other side. I'm looking for the area where I usually feed on people. And it is here and to the right. So, then I usually feed on her. Or anyone walking around there. The other way would be to just pay someone to follow me into a dark alleyway. Yeah. And then have a little snack. Yep. Little Gatorade. So, let's see. Let's get up here, empty our inventory. We don't need much. So, how much we get? We got 2 katanas. And you should only move 1 item around. So, what about this? Do we get something? Yes. And, excellent. From Beckett. Hello again. Scott's told me that you interrupted a Sabbat trial at the library, which almost got him killed. We are both very grateful for this, and he will make sure the access to the ritual chamber will be cut off in time. Needless to say that it might not be very smart to tell anyone about this, not even Sebastian. Beckett. Alright. And that was it. And we got ourselves 1 experience point for later. And I got charisma from an item and a sneak upgrade for the dexterity from a charm. Yeah, I'm a real charmer.
Identity may have led to a murder outside the Asshole, where an unidentified man drove a wooden stake into an exiting patron outside the popular Hollywood club. The victim bore a resemblance to Ash Rivers, the owner of the Asshole, and investigators are speculating that the assassin meant to kill the popular Hollywood star. Rivers could not be reached for comment. Another murder in Hollywood tonight and an adult bookstore.
It's always the same. The thing is, you cannot skip through this.
Deb's back, and she's got a fresh cup of coffee ready to take into the AM. In case you didn't know it, you're tuned into the Deb of Night on KTRK. I'm your lovely hostess. Feel free to fantasize about me all you want. But please don't send any more drawings. The lines are all full, so why don't I provide some release?
And I got this one.
You're speaking to me.
Sup, Deb?
And what have you been up to?
It's always
tonight,
the same
caller?
one.
Wink, wink.
I'm getting I messed up, Deb.
Woo! Okay, yeah, we got that. So, now, onwards. I just hope our inventory is, like, empty enough to actually do some nice business. Wait.
Bone rattle melodies and worm-laden rain.
I got a katana in my inventory. Was it the last katana that I had? Or not? When did I get 2 katanas? Weird. Alright, anyway. So we are going back to Chinatown, and from Chinatown we are going to continue with walking around, exploring the neighborhood, and helping out Gary and this, what was it? Barabbas spy in Chinatown. But it's more like a main mission, if anything. So, let's see. Chinatown. Do. Hey. We're going to explore the environment some more in the next episode. Until then, like and subscribe, of course, as usual. Ta-ta.